Hey guys, this is the eye of the hand, the eye. Just wanted to give you an update. This video is actually for WSO. Hopefully he sees the picture icon. But I got a video for him in reference to one of the videos he did. And I'd like to share the information that I had gathered from, well, you could say maybe about a couple years ago. I made videos on my YouTube channel. I'm not a big YouTube channel. I'm low on the totem pole. I'm not looking for recognition for anything. I'm just trying to help out with the project of this piece here that he has up there. Alright, the image that he has, we don't really get much detail, right? Well, I'm going to show you what I have to support this as being what I say it is, right here. These are the detailed images that I have ripped out of space on there. I scour things. That's my job. I go surface, terrain, and I could tell that's a three-dimensional surface. So I got the coordinates down here. If you want to find it on Google Sky or Space, whatever that is that I used, it was new to me and I thought it was interesting. But when I seen these things, they were half-cocked pieces, ships that go in and out of these runways. And if we look here, we've got detailed structures, ladies and gentlemen. So WSO, man, go over there, check it out if you want. But I've got to tell you something, the most important part. Zoomed in is the edge of this disc, rotated, okay? And then up here in the upper right-hand corner where it says zoomed in more, I zoomed in a little bit more. And I'm sure you could pretty much see where I'm going. I said, if this thing is a craft of any kind, it's got windows. That, to me, the structure, now I have pictures I've done that I have uploaded on the YouTube, okay, is what I'm going to say right here, that I did color inverts. Now see, you got to understand, this picture, guys, I think it's at an angle. Turn your head, cock your head to the right, and look at it like as if it's looking out the window to the left of you. But it's right. And then, imagine a breathing apparatus in its mouth. Now, I've done the, how shall you say, the contrast and all that stuff. And I've pulled out the image. I made a video about it a while back. And then like a year ago, I made a video about these very objects right here that he's referring to. But let's take you over here as it zooms out. Okay. Here's another one I felt maybe you'd like to see. Can you see more of a city in there? Can you see a city structure? Can you see a ship? Because I do. I see a ship, Mr. WSO. And here's your proof of it. Here's your proof of it. These coordinates should be very good for you to find right here. I'm sure you can read that. Mr. WSO, like I said once again, I am not looking for no recognition on this. I just want to get the information out. And here's another one. This is a different one. These are, and it just doesn't want to zoom in now. These are what you want to say, cloaking ships. These, and there's many of them, ladies and gentlemen. I found a total of 15 so far in my count, and they're spread out throughout all of the space. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, look at that structure. Those are lights inside of this thing, and that you could see is a metal ship. Okay? Just look at the bottom corner. Look at the bottom half. You see the metal. It's a metal structure. I mean, I tried to stress this out. And YouTube censors this. Yes, they do. So that's why I'm going to try to share the link to my video For some reason, it's not letting me share my links. It's not giving me any notifications. Everything is at a dead standstill with my videos. It's like they stopped my videos from getting views. I've got a video where they reset my views, and I proved that. But I leave you with that. This right here is your most compelling evidence that you have. So if you want, screenshot that. Do your own research. I left it here for you. For you. And there's the coordinates right there. Okay, and the hours. Right there. 4734 4.4 or 4,4. So I believe that's all you need to know. I'm not sure if you need to know anything else, but this is what I like to do. This is my thing. Okay, and I don't know what that is, if that's the galaxy number, Mars, or whatever the hell that is, but this is clearly a ship, guys. You can clearly see the metal structure of what would look to be like a ship if I were to see one. Somehow it's in the middle of transparency, but you could see it all. This is my favorite part right here. Look dead smack in the center. You see this knob right there popped out of it's above the ship. You could tell the pieces are raised above this metal, that it's all attached to itself. You can see the square structure right there. You can see where the shadow inlays from the side that the sun hits it or whatever. But yeah, man, I think this is probably one of my best videos that I could probably produce for Mr. WSO. Please, brother, get back to me. Let me know what you think of these findings. And I pray for you and yours. Hope everything goes well. I enjoyed your last video about the fentanyl problem and the Planet X. I highly agree. There's been way too much movement with the CEOs and the presidential cabinet resigning one after another or being fired. You know, they can't all resign at the same time. So they have to do it slowly, but because there's so many of them, it takes time to get them all transferred. If you look at some of these news channels, they don't have windows anymore. They have TV screens. Like as if they're in a... I don't want to swear on this video. It's almost like... I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like they're already in there because they're feeding us a bunch of lies on the news. We know what's coming. There's too much proof of it. I already said, you know, the Bible is connected to this every way. If you get a chance, WSO, check out some of the work I've done where I relate Bible verses to what's going on and what's already happened and where we're at on the timeline. These are not the only things I'm knowledged in. I know everything about everything. The endless pieces of the puzzle, I've fit them all together already. And it's thanks to all of you, the YouTube channels that are already here, that I had to watch, that inspired me to create the YouTube channel that I have to get the truth out. And I became really good at what I do. Most of the time I like to focus on the Bible, but whenever I see some validation that needs to be done in progress, here I am. And with that being said, God bless you in Jesus Christ's name. Love you all.